Welcome to #Writer Reading. This is a 31-word chapter short fiction challenge. The Prairie House, an unnatural home. Horse-drawn wagons brought me to this place in pieces. The man built me with his brother and her father, sleeping on the floor under the ribs and spine of my roof. I felt his dreams for me, his family's home. Windows of precious glass shut out the prairie wind. The happy man carried a laughing woman across my threshold. They filled me. My walls were plastered chalky white, wood floors polished, hand-woven rugs and curtains made from flour sacks. Simple wooden furniture and hay-stuffed mattresses. Summer passed, autumn, then winter followed. The woman knitted tiny things as she grew fat. The man worked hard, getting in the truck at dawn, driving away. Getting home near dusk, he tended the cattle they kept. On a blustery, moonless night, the woman screamed. The man paced enough to wear a groove in my planks. A new sound filled my walls, wailing to drown out the wind. It's a girl, the doctor smiled. The tiny thing in the woman's arms made noises. The man kissed mother and child as tears of joy fell. My two became three. The man's truck rumbled into the driveway. He rushed into the house gathering things, shouting for the woman to hurry. Bring her out. They've turned the school into an influenza hospital. She didn't answer him. He wasn't here earlier to hear her agony. He found her sitting on the floor by a small bed, their daughter's cold hand pressed to her cheek. He choked, shaking as he drew the sobbing woman away. Coming back, he gently wrapped the corpse he loved, cradling her stiff form as he had when she was a baby. He cried out in anguished prayer before straightening his spine. I felt the spine of my roof cracking under the weight of his grief. Together, they took her small body away. A week later, the man and his brother took everything within my walls. Her favorite toy forgotten behind a door, leaving me empty except for my little ghost and her rag doll. Her favorite spot below the glassless window. She played tea party. She laughed, singing, danced with her rag doll, and remembered her parents, as though they were still living within my abandoned structure. The dead often come to watch her innocent memories. I would shut them out. She and her happiness are mine, but I no longer have a door to seal my threshold. Time marched relentlessly forward. Seasons hot, seasons cold, rainy days, and endless sunshine. The moon winked then, opened its eye wide before its shadowed lid fell again. My ghost didn't notice. Over and over the dawn peeked into my doorless threshold. Shafts of sunlight left faded trails on my unswept floors. But still my cracked spine held strong for my happy sprite. Cattle sheltered against my walls from blizzards. Coyotes sought shade from the summer's harsh heat. Mice moved into my walls. They uselessly scurried for safety before feeding the owls in my rafters. The man checked his cattle, always standing outside. He would rest his hand on my weathered wood. I felt my fortitude offended him somehow, rejected by the hand that made me. The man returned, looking different, weathered skin, so old with his thin gray hair. He stepped through my threshold. He came home. Each step made him younger to my watchful eyes. He stood inside. We watched her play. "Papa, you're late for the tea party." He wiped tears. I never knew Ghost could cry. "I'm sorry, my angel. It won't happen again." They sit in his favorite chair. He kissed the top of her head as he read. I feel almost full again, sheltering two of the ghosts that I hold so dear. One evening, the woman appeared in the door. Decades of age melted away from her countenance. "Mama, we missed you." My little ghost danced joyfully, reunited and happy family at home. They see me as I was, clean and new, not as a dilapidated house abandoned by them decades earlier. I forgivingly shelter them, safe from the next world and prairie wind. The changing seasons, the waxing and waning of the moon, mean nothing to those who live beyond life. Every time they want to go into the dawn, I distract them. They're my family. I'm their home. I won't let them go. Of all I have ever known, yet I feel my hold on them slipping, like blown-in sand falling through my floorboards. "Goodbye, house," my littlest ghost wished, kissing my walls. They were dressed for church, and the dawn took them away. "Come back." They left me alone with my grief-cracked spine. "Please come back. I'm your home. Don't leave me empty. Please come back. You're my family. Without you, I'm just weathered wood and rusting nails. Please." My roof sagged under the weight of my sorrow. I'm empty for the first time. A day passed, a moon phase, the changing seasons. I waited desperately, but they never returned. My cracked spine was finally broken in the last storm, bending my walls like the wind bends dry grass. My straight roofline becoming as curved as the half moon waning. With every hard wind, I shudder violently, straining to stay standing, in vain hope they'll return. My family, my little ghost. But I know the truth. My end is coming soon.